I have here, this is the Jet. It's an 8-inch bench grinder. We got our manual, our cast iron holders. These are for our the holder to hold your stock. We got safety lenses here. All right, there's our grinder. So we got a few pieces here that we're gonna have to mount on ourselves. I got everything laid out. Basically, you're getting your 2-tool rest, and then you get some, these are for your eye protection, just a guard. We're gonna go ahead and install these 2 guys. There's only 2 bolts to each one of them. You'll need a 12mm socket with a little ratchet. They're marked on them right and left, so you really can't make a mistake on them. Probably don't want to over tighten them, just snug them up. Okay, we got our rest on there. Now we're going to work on the little piece here that's for our little safety shield. Now, don't think this is a big deal because they have pretty good instructions for this, and each one of your pieces are marked with an L for the left or an R for the right. If you just go by instructions right here in the book, you shouldn't have any problem putting this together. So on this, I'm going to need 1 lock washer in the Phillips head screw or bolt, and then 1 flat washer, slide it on, and then put your big black piece here on your little, I call it a wing nut type thing. So we got that one done. We'll go ahead and do up the right one. Nothing to it. So now we got them 2 on. Now we just have to mount the brackets to the grinder and put our little shields on. Okay, for the next step, we're going to be putting our little pieces here on. This is to hold our little glass shields that'll keep the sparks from getting in our eyes. So you're going to need a 10mm socket. Go ahead and start your 2 bolts. Now you want to watch down here that this thing doesn't touch your wheel. Down under here, this is going to keep the sparks from going all the way around the wheel, and then give it a snug. Okay, now we're going to put our little shield here on. You'll need a Phillips screwdriver for this part. Just leave your little plate of steel underneath of there, and then put your bolts back in. Don't over tighten them, just snug them up. Now our little shield is on here. We can tighten it wherever we wish to put it. I'll go ahead and do the other side the same exact way. All right, the grinder is plugged in now. It's got a good, it's into a good outlet. So what we're going to do now is we're going to give it a try. This grinder came with a coarse wheel, and it came with a fine wheel on it. Let's see how it vibrates around on this table because it's not bolted down. I honestly don't think that's very bad at all. That thing's running super smooth. It's not moving anywhere. I feel a wee little bit of vibration. That's probably from the wheels. So we'll grind on a piece of metal. You're not stopping that grinder. That thing will grind some metal. And nice and quiet. I love how quiet it is. A little bit of vibration there. To a stop. That thing didn't vibrate hardly any at all. Compared to my other grinders, this one here is super nice. It's quiet and it's nice. It's a nice grinder.